we've got a couple of these little light fixtures that we got to clean. And so we just start by taking the lid off. Typically, you're going to have just anywhere from 2 to 4 screws on top. Other times it'll unscrew at the very top, just this. There's usually something that's holding the lid down. And once you remove the lid, you have access to the inside of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these screws in a safe pocket with a zipper on it so I don't lose them or misplace them. And now I'm ready for the next step. I like to spray. You can use a foam and glass cleaner. It's great for something like this. And when I don't have one on hand, like today, I just have soap water in this bottle and pure water in the other from our RODI system. So I'm just going to go ahead and squirt it up with some soapy water. Mind you, I have the light bulbs in there right now, and now would be the perfect time to remove them. I don't want to remove them before I spray, because if I do, that water can get into the actual fixture, and that wouldn't be such a great thing. So I got the light bulbs. Put them in my pouch. Now I'm just going to use a damp microfiber cloth that's not too dirty. I'm just trying to agitate the glass on the inside. Sometimes there can be pollen or all kinds of bug goop in there. So you just want to give it a good scrub with that soapy mix. And now we're at it. I'll go ahead and get some soapy water on the outside and do the same thing. Just give it a good scrub. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these light bulbs in to protect those sockets in there. Now I can take my pure water. Now you could use bottled water, but this is deionized water, which is a little bit more efficient, but distilled water would be ideal. So you can buy a gallon of it, or you can just use filtered water. You don't want any impurities. You don't want any minerals in here. The cleaner and the more pure the water is, the more effective it will be. So now I can just go ahead and rinse off the interior of the glass. Be really thorough and make sure I start from the top and rinse downward. Once the inside is done, I can do the outside as well. Now, just like with a water-fed pull on glass, I don't have to do anything else to this. It's going to dry spot-free. If you want to, you can use a towel. Like this is the Squeegee Life towel from Window Cleaning Resource. It does a great job. You can just wipe it down just to prevent any future dripping if you want it to maintain that spot-free finish. We're about to have some storms here pretty soon, and this is a little bit exposed. That gutter doesn't quite cover it, so it's not as big of a deal in this situation. But now I got to make sure to clean up the lid. With the lid, I'm doing the same thing essentially. Hit it with some soapy water first. Scrub off any pollen or anything else that would be stuck to it. Go ahead and hit the inside. We got cobwebs in there. Now the inside is good enough now, but on the outside, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some more pure water. What I'm trying to do is I don't want the soap residue to dry on there too much. That soap residue could actually attract dust, dirt, pollen, and it won't stay as clean as long. So I rinse it off with some pure water. Regular water would work fine. And I don't want this to be dripping onto the light fixture, so I'll give it a good wipe down real fast. And now it's ready to get put back on top. Just double check, and we're good to go.